Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem we have the equation x minus 6 times x plus 0.7 is equal to 0. And we're asked what is the sum of the solutions to this equation. So we have to think of this as this thing inside parentheses times this thing is equal to 0. Right? Let's say we have, let's call it a times b is equal to 0, where a is representing x minus 6 and b is representing x plus 0.7. It's going to be a little bit easier to think about how we're coming to our solution when we think of it just as a and b. So if for these two to have values, right, where they're multiplying to be 0, one of them has to be 0 or the other has to be 0, right? If you have 4 times 0, that's equal to 0. If you have 0 times 6, that's equal to 0. But one of them has to be equal to 0. There's no way for you to multiply two numbers and get 0 if one of them is non-zero. So in this situation, we know this must be equal to 0, so x minus 6 must be equal to 0, or x plus 0.7 is equal to 0. And if we solve for x in both these situations, for this equation we can add 6 to both sides, these cancel and we get x is equal to 0 plus 6 is 6. And for this one, if we subtract 0.7 from both sides, these cancel and we get x is equal to negative 0.7. If x is equal to 6, then this is equal to 0, so it's 0 times whatever this is, which is 0, so the equation checks out. And in this case, if we have negative 0.7, that makes this 0, so 0 times whatever this ends up being is going to be equal to 0. So we're looking for the sum of the solutions, so we want to add these two values. So 6 plus negative 0.7 is the same as 6 minus positive 0.7, which is equal to 5.3, which is going to be your answer, C. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.